is going on, everyone? We're back in our Chicago Bears franchise in Madden 17. It is week 2 of the preseason. We're going to be taking on the Titans this week, and we also are going to be making our first cuts of the preseason. 3 players going to be cut at the end of the episode. Also, something I did not realize at the end of the last episode, this was hiding down here on the bottom. Jarrell Freeman getting some offers here on the trade block, and some of them not great. There's a couple of them not bad. The Texans offering a 2nd and a 6th round pick in next year's draft. That's not bad at all. I don't know if I want to trade Freeman, though. He is coming back from injury, and Salisbury is rated the same as him. But behind them, we don't really have much. So if we lose one of those two guys, or if we lose Salisbury, say, to injury, if we trade Freeman away, then we don't really have anyone to replace him with. It's nice having Salisbury there like we had last year. He was able to step in and play middle linebacker. So I'm not really sure. Let me know in the comments down below what you think I should do. Should we trade Jarrell Freeman? Pick up some more draft picks? I mean, we really don't need any more draft picks. We have a lot already, so let me know what you think. But into this game here against the Texans, here is Theo Riddick on 3rd and 14, picking up a huge first down as Marcus Mariota able to find him there. Now 1st and 10 from the 46. It's Mariota handing it off to Riddick. He's got a hole to run through here. Shaking and baking a little bit too much. Just needed to hit that a little bit harder. He could have picked up some more yards, but still the Titans get the first down. 1st and 10 now from the 37-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to Riddick again, and he's got some big holes to run through. The defense didn't play too great last week either. It was an offensive battle. Hoping to see a little bit more from them this week, and so far we are getting absolutely gashed by Theo Riddick and this Titans offensive line. The offensive line for the Titans not bad though, but our defense, the first best defense in the league last year, returning all those players and maybe even a couple extras, so we should be doing pretty well. But Riddick is going to be stopped there, so 2nd and 14 here as we're 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here we go, the pressure coming as Pernell McPhee. He picked up an interception last week, getting a sack now this week. 3rd and 20 now. Mariota running all around the pocket here. He's got some time to throw. Finally going to let it go. Flag on the play. It's going to be Groves. Looks like he ran out of bounds short of the first down, but you know what? It doesn't matter because it is an illegal forward pass. Very rare sighting of that penalty there. So 4th and 25. Titans will kick the field goal. So 3-0 game here. Final minute. All we have is a minute to work with here for our starters because they'll be taken out at the end of the first quarter. But Daniel Breerman had a long touchdown catch. Very, very glad to see him doing well last week, getting the touchdown after he's coming back from the injury last season. But 1st and 10 now. It's going to be a throw. Here is Higbee and Tyler Higbee down the right side. And I get too close to the sideline. He has to still almost makes it in the end zone. He's all the way down to the 1. We lose a couple yards on first down, so 2nd to go from the 6. Looking to finish this drive off. It's Dudley. He's going to find Higbee, and he finishes the drive. Tyler Higbee with the touchdown, and we will take a 7-0 lead. Now into the second quarter, here are the backups, and the Titans have a rookie or second-year player, Richie, here at QB. That's going to be a drop pass, so fault on his receiver. 3rd and 6 now. It's going to be the quarterback look, and he's going to find Derrick Henry. But he catches it, and his momentum takes him out of bounds short of the first down. So 4th and inches, the Titans are going to punt. So we get the ball back. Here is your backup quarterback, Mike Glennon, taking a hard hit on 2nd and 12. Do not want to see him taking hits like that. We do not want him to get injured. Now 3rd and 12. It's going to be Glennon play action. Looking downfield. We have a receiver. It's going to be Goodwin, but he can't come down with it. Very, very close there, but just not quite there. So now we're going to see the punt. You know something's happening here, and it's going to be a block punt. We had a blocked field goal last week. What is up with our special teams as they take 10 hours to kick the ball there? Lets the Titans block it, and they are going to scoop that one up and score. So the Titans now with the lead here, 10-7. Marquise Lee going to get his first catch of the game as Glennon picks up his first completion, 1 for 4. Now 3rd and 4. It's Glennon looking for the first down, and he is going to find it. Cameron Brayton, we're going to pick up a 15-yard face mask penalty on the end of this play as well, so give us an extra 15 yards tacked on at the end of the catch. So now 2nd and 9 from the 46. We got 4:30 to go in the second quarter. It's Glennon looking. He's going to throw it down here to Marquise Lee. He's got really nothing going there. Only going to pick up 4 on the play. Glennon 3 of 6. But now 3rd and 6 here for Glennon. Looking downfield, throwing. He's going to find Lee once again, but he's going to be short of the first down. So we're going to kick a long 54-yard field goal. We have the wind to our back, moving right to left, and this one is just going to make it over the crossbar. Perfectly dead nuts, just about center, and it's going to be a tie game. So 2 minutes to go. Titans with the ball. This pass going to be immediately knocked down as Richie here having a rough go of it in this second quarter. Now 3rd and 11. Titans looking for a first down, and they are not going to find it, as that is a huge overthrow. And Richie 1 for 4, 6 yards here in this game. Now 1:26 to go in the second quarter. We got a lot of time. We're going for it here. This pass is going to find Cameron Brady's out to midfield, as both tight ends, I think, looking really, really good so far in these first 2 games. Now 2nd and 10. It's going to be Glennon downfield, and again finds Cameron Brady down to the 39. That is why we picked this guy up, making big plays downfield. Now 2nd and 2. Last half minute of the second quarter. Here's a pass to Marquise Wilson. He's going to get down inside the 15. We'll call our first timeout. Now 28 seconds. It's going to be Glennon throwing once again. He's thrown out to an open Cameron Brate, and we will just scoot out of bounds there, saving the timeout. Now 23 seconds remaining. That's where we find ourselves now. 2nd and 1. It's going to be Glennon looking for a throw. He's going to find Higbee this time, but just can't quite get it into the end zone. Down at the 1, so we call our second timeout. So 1 timeout remaining on the 1-yard line. Here's the rookie, the power back, Marquise Forston, looking for his first touchdown, and there it is, relatively untouched and easy touchdown for the rookie. And we are not done with the first half here. 4 seconds to go. Titans going for a Hail Mary here. Richie not waiting very long at all, running it downfield, and this one is going to be deflected and intercepted. Bryce Callahan with the pick. And we are going to go into halftime holding on to that 7-point lead. Titans, besides their first drive, have looked awful. Only reason they're in this game is because of the block punt and touchdown. So we have a 7-point lead as we get the ball in the third quarter. It's going to be Logan Thomas going the rest of the way here in the second half. He's going to complete that first ball now, 1st and 10. It's going to be Thomas dropping back, looking, and he is going to drop it down to Alonzo Russell here, and he is finally a hurdle move is going to actually work as the diving defender is going to miss. We get the first down now, 1st and 10 from the 30. It's going to be Thomas downfield. He's going to find R.J. Terry. Nice ball there from Thomas. I have been impressed, very impressed with him so far in this, small sample size in the preseason, but he did very well last week. And now 1st and goal, it is going to be Jordan Howard fighting his way into the end zone, and we will extend our lead now 24-10. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Titans go back to work here. It's a handoff to Derrick Henry. He's got nowhere to go, as that's going to be the rookie Cohen. I don't know. Still haven't decided how I'm going to pronounce his name, but that is going to be a big step now. 3rd and 12. It's going to be a pass, and this is going to be dropped, and the Titans having some issues holding on to the ball in this game as they're going to be punting there. Now 1st and 10. We have the ball. It's the rookie Forston getting some work now in this second half, and he's got a nice run there. 15 yards for him, 16 yards now to go along with that touchdown he had earlier. Now 1st and 10. It's a counter play with Kenyon Drake. He's going to lose 4 yards here. This is a guy fighting for a roster spot, as now it's going to be 3rd and 14. It's Thomas looking for a pass. He's going to scramble left, throwing on the run. He's going to find Waller, and he's going to find a first down. What a play there from Thomas, able to throw on the run and complete a very accurate pass. Now 1st and 10, it's Forston, and here is the power back using some moves here. Still haven't really seen him really take advantage of his trucking or his stiff arm, but we're definitely going to keep trying here. 2nd and 7 now. It's a pass out to R.J. Terry. He turns it upfield, gets another first down, and we're moving the ball relatively easy here against this Titans second unit. Now 2nd and 9, it's Kenyon Drake looking for a run. He's only going to pick up, 4 on the play? Yes, he's back down to no gain instead of -4. Now 3rd and 5, it's going to be Thomas throwing. He's going to find Waller. Nice catch there, adjustment from Waller's. The throw is behind him. Now 2nd and 10, it's going to be Thomas throwing a lot here in the second half, and this one, that's a bad decision there. That one easily could have been intercepted. Fortunate it was not. Now 3rd and 10, as looking for the first down, it's Thomas standing in the pocket, and just about the same throw again, throwing it into pressure. So Thomas showing maybe not totally perfect there. We do get the field goal, so 27-10 now. 6 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. It's Richie with the throw. Finally completing one here to his, looks like his twin there, Schilling. But that's not going to be enough for the first down, so 3rd and 2 for the Titans. It's going to be Richie dropping back, facing pressure, takes a huge hit. Ow, that had to hurt. And look at his stat line, 5 of 13 for just 43 yards. Now 4th down, they have no choice but to go for it here. Derrick Henry is going to pick it up. The power back, that is a true power back right there. Big man going for the first down. Now 2nd and 4 from the 47. Richie dropping back, looking downfield. Has a lot of time to throw, but he's just going to dump it down to Henry. No one open downfield. Defense is playing much better this week versus last week. 1st and 10 now. Richie across the middle. That one way off the mark. Had an open receiver, not able to find him. So another 3rd down here for the Titans. 2:30 to go now in this game. It's going to be Schilling, but that is nowhere close to the first down. So another 4th down here for the Titans. This one probably your game if they can't pick it up. It's Richie looking, going way downfield, and this one is going to be incomplete. and that should be the ball game, and it is. We win our second game here in the preseason, 27-10. A nice dominating performance. Glennon 10 of 16 for 98 yards. Thomas 6 of 10 for 79. Dudley 3 for 3, 71 yards and a touchdown. Stanley Ritchie, second-year player, 8 of 18, and Mariota a perfect 4 for 4. Running game, Marquise Forston leads everyone with 8 for 33 and a touchdown. Henry 8 for 31. Howard 2 for 27 and a touchdown. Jeremy Langford only 3 carries for 7 yards, and Kenyon Drake 2 for 0 yards. Receiving, Higbee 3 for 55 and a touchdown. Brait 4 for 47. So good to see the tight ends getting some good work in. RJ Terry 3 for 44. Darren Waller 2 for 22. And then scrolling through here, you can see how many guys caught passes today. A lot of guys getting work on defense. It is going to be a lot of Titans leading the tackles. Cohen with 4 to lead the Bears. 2 tackles for loss for Leonard Floyd. 1 sack for Pernell McPhee. And then an interception for Bryce Callahan, as that is the numbers for this game. We move out now. It's time to make some cuts, and these are going to be the easy ones. This is the very bottom of the list. Dylan Lee, linebacker, going to be cut. J-Ron Curse, I'm going to cut him maybe a little bit early, too early in this battle, but ultimately I decide I like the prospects of Parker a little bit better, so I'm going to let him go, Curse go, and see if he can catch on with another team. And then the final cut is going to be Thurman Holloway. I've been very impressed with Darren Waller. No way Holloway beats him out for the roster spot, so he will be the final cut on this week. Now, one more thing to look at here before we end it, and some trades around the league and some big ones. Mark Ingram has been traded to the Colts as they gave up a 3rd, 5th, and 7th, and then it's going to be Dorial Green-Beckham traded to the Bengals for a 2nd and a 4th. That seems like a lot for Dorial Green-Beckham. Kind of makes me wonder how much we could get for some of our receivers, Kevin White, Marquise Wilson. But either way, some big moves. The Saints do have... Who did they sign? Jamal Charles, I believe. So it looks like they're going with Charles instead of Mark Ingram, or obviously maybe they just could not pass up a deal like that to a Colts team who really, really needed a running back. They did not get one in the offseason. So we move on now, week 3, and here is yet another year where we play a divisional team in the preseason. So we're going to be taking on the Lions next time. We have to make 5 cuts, and this will be the start of where these decisions become difficult to make as some position battles are going to start to play out. We'll keep an eye on it, but week 3, Lions next time. That's it for this one, though. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.